Hello, boys and girls. Thank you so much for joining me for another book, and a book that I was asked to read by a good friend of mine named Miss Cristy, also known as Miss P to me. Um, she asked me to read a story called The Gingerbread Baby by Jan Brett. And we're going to read this story together and see what happens and what it's all about. I can, talking about gingerbread, I can almost smell gingerbread. Can you smell it? Oh, I can smell it. One more time. Let's smell gingerbread together. Ready? Oh, it's like gingerbread's all around us. I'm so excited to read this book. Here we go. Mr. Dan, the story man, is going to put on some glasses because it helps me to read. And I have a hat on because most of this book takes place outside in the snow, so I want to be ready in case it gets cold. Gingerbread Baby by Jan Brett. It was cold outside. It was warm inside. A fine day for gingerbread, Maddie thought. Maddie's mother put the big blue bowl on the table and lit the stove. Maddie took down a worn-looking cookbook with old-fashioned writing on the cover. He opened it up to the page that said Gingerbread Boy. And there it is. There is Maddie getting the book down. All right. It's Mom putting a fire on. They measured and mixed. Maddie rolled the dough into the shape of a gingerbread boy, and they popped him in the oven. Bake a full 8 minutes. No more, no less. Do not peek, the recipe read. Maddie listened to the clock. Tick, tock, tick. 1 minute. 2 minutes, 3, 4, 5. Maddie couldn't wait any longer. He opened the oven door to take a peek. Instead of a gingerbread boy, out jumped a gingerbread baby. He pranced around the big blue bowl. I'm a gingerbread baby, fresh from the pan. If you want me, touch me if you can. Look at that gingerbread baby. He jumped out of the oven, and then he was dancing around the bowl. Oh, gingerbread baby. Oh, I smell that gingerbread? I can. Maddie's mother reached for the gingerbread baby to put him back into the oven, but he ran all around the kitchen. The door opened, and in came Maddie's father. What's that delicious smell? He asked, as the gingerbread baby tumbled through his legs and outside into the yard. Oh no. Look at that gingerbread bread baby. He ran outside and he ran away. He ran by the tabby cat. She switched her tail, and sprang at him. They rumbled and tumbled, but the gingerbread baby came out on top. He ran toward the garden wall. The dog caught a whiff of tasty ginger and sniffed along behind him. But the gingerbread baby was halfway up when the dog caught up. He barked and barked as the gingerbread baby climbed over the wall. Oh, there he is with the cat. He ended up riding on his back. And there he is with the dog. The dog was trying to get him, but gingerbread baby ran right up that wall. He's a fast gingerbread baby. Maddie was still inside. He heard his mother and father yelling. He heard a cat meowing and a dog barking. And he heard the gingerbread baby shouting, "Catch me if you can!" Maddie opened up the worn-looking cookbook for the second time. What was Maddie doing? Meanwhile, the gingerbread baby wheeled on down the path and into the barn. The goats looked up as he somersaulted over their backs. The last one tried to catch him, but the gingerbread baby was too fast. There's Maddie. I don't know what Maddie's doing. Something with the cookbook. And there's the goats. The goats trying to eat that gingerbread baby. Yum, 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 yum. Martha and Madeline were standing by the well when the gingerbread baby stopped to take a drink. They looked at each other and winked. Martha started to talk to him while Madeline tiptoed up behind him with the bucket. But they couldn't fool the gingerbread baby. That gingerbread baby was smart. There they are, talking to him, trying to catch him with a bucket. And look at Maddie over here. He's making something. Look at him over here. He's making something over here too. Do you smell that gingerbread? It smells like Maddie's making some gingerbread. I can almost smell that gingerbread. Do you smell it? Oh, that smell is so good. Do you smell it? I almost smell. Oh, it smells so good. I can almost smell like the gingerbread baby's right here. The gingerbread baby took a braid from Martha and a braid from Madeline and tied them in a knot and ran down the road. Hoo-hoo! He's a fresh little baby. Back in the house, Maddie stirred, mixed, and rolled the dough. What was he making? He shaped it, put it in a pan, into the oven. Tick, tock, tick. 8 long minutes. This time he didn't peek. Oh, Maddie, what are you up to? I will catch him if I can, Maddie said to himself. I wonder what he's doing. There's the girls, and the gingerbread baby is putting their braids in a knot. And there's Maddie. What is he making? Do you see what he's making there? Do you see? Can you figure it out? I don't know. As he was bouncing along, the gingerbread baby saw a farm wagon just ahead. He jumped in and settled down for the ride next to a mama pig. The smell of gingerbread was too much for her. She tossed him high in the air, closed her eyes, and opened her mouth. She wanted to eat him up, but the gingerbread baby twisted in the air and came down hard on her porky snout. I'm the gingerbread baby. Too quick for the mother and the father, too fast for the cat, the dog, the goats, too clever for Martha and Madeline, too smart for the mama pig. Who's left? Catch me if you can. That gingerbread baby. Look at him. First he's over here, and the pig threw him up in the air, but he landed on her nose. And here he is over here. He's singing his song and running along. Oh, that gingerbread baby, he's too smart. He's too fast. Feeling smug, the gingerbread baby strolled along by himself until he came to a bridge that crossed over to the village. Just as he got to the middle, he heard running feet behind him and saw a crowd of villagers ahead of him. The gingerbread baby was trapped. He jumped up onto the railing, backflipped through the air, and landed on a chunk of ice floating down the river. Wow! That gingerbread baby, he's amazing. But there he is. Here he is heading to the town. But he jumped just in time down the river, and he escaped. Oh, gingerbread baby, no one's gonna ever catch you. The ice bobbed along with the gingerbread baby, dancing on top and singing in a loud voice. Look at me, and what do you see? The best gingerbread baby ever! Until his feet got cold, and he jumped ashore. Who was that watching from the trees? It was the fox. He crept up behind the gingerbread baby, ready to eat him up. But the fox couldn't help himself, and he licked his chops. Smack! Smack! The gingerbread baby heard him and ran as fast as he could. Whoa! Look at all the people from the town following over here. There's that fox. He almost caught him. Almost, but not quite yet. Gingerbread baby. Just when the fox was catching up, the gingerbread baby saw the milk and cheese man with his can of milk. The perfect hiding place, he thought. He lifted the lid and lowered himself inside the can. He was so pleased that he sang at the top of his gingerbread voice. Ha ha! Hee hee! You'll never find me! I'm the gingerbread baby! Catch me if you can! The milk and cheese man heard the gingerbread baby's voice. Who is meddling with my milk? He shouted and lifted the lid. But the gingerbread baby was ready. He jumped up and tweaked his nose. He went inside the milkman's wagon, and then jumped out of the can and pinched his nose. Ooh, that fresh baby. He's so fresh. Now the milk and cheese man, the fox, the villagers, the mama pig, Martha and Madeline, the bleating goats, the barking dog, the meowing cat, the father and the mother were all after the gingerbread baby and getting closer, and he knew it. The brash baby was not as peppy and proud as he had been. He sniffed a familiar smell and followed his nose into the woods. What do you think the gingerbread baby smelled? Let's see. Oh, I need to show you that page. Oh, the running people. And there goes the baby. Gingerbread baby running. He couldn't believe what he saw. There in the middle of a clearing was a gingerbread house, frosted with sugar, covered with candy, and doors with peppermint handles wide open. The gingerbread baby clapped his hands with glee and ran inside. Gingerbread baby, look at him go. He's running into the house here. Do you see the house? Do you see the gingerbread house? It smells good. Can you smell the gingerbread house like the gingerbread baby? Can you smell it? Oh, can you smell it? Oh, I smell like gingerbread. I smell it already. I don't know. Wow, I could smell. Is this a scratch and sniff book? I don't know. In a tick-tock-tick, everyone arrived in the clearing, but all they found were a few bits of frosting, a peppermint candy, and some crumbs. The father exclaimed, "The gingerbread baby has finally met his match." "I wonder who it was," the mother said. "Let's go home and tell Maddie." Maddie, we haven't seen Maddie this whole time. Where's he been? At home still, I guess. Oh. Almost didn't show you a page. Oh, there's some crumbs. Do you see the crumbs down there where the cat is? Just some crumbs and a peppermint. What made those crumbs? "Hello, Maddie," his father said when they got home. "We never did catch the gingerbread baby. All we found were some crumbs in the snow." "I see you've been busy," his mother said, looking at the gingerbread house Maddie was holding. Oh, what has Maddie done? "Too bad we never caught the gingerbread baby." "Too bad," said Maddie. "Too bad." What has Maddie done? Look, there they are. Can you see them? There they are, and there's Maddie with his gingerbread house. Only Maddie could hear the tiny voice from inside the gingerbread house. Whose tiny voice? Whose tiny voice? Tell me. Yep. Look, there is the gingerbread house. Do you see it? Oh, look at this. What? Look at this. And it says this.
"I'm the little gingerbread baby, lucky as can be, to be living in the house that Maddie made for me."
Look at that gingerbread baby. He's in a little gingerbread house that's just made for him. And Maddie saved him. Maddie caught him. Oh, what a great book. Look at that. Look at Maddie with gingerbread house right behind him. He is so smart. thank you so much for reading this Gingerbread Baby book with me. Wasn't it cute? Wasn't it nice? And you know what? Hey, what's that? Oh, I see him. I'm gonna catch him. I got him. I got him. I got the Gingerbread Baby. Oh. Delicious. That was good. I'm so glad I caught him. Well, anyway, so thank you again for joining me, Dan, the Story Man, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas season, and I hope you catch some gingerbread babies and eat them up. So I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye. Enjoy your day. Toodaloo.